I wasn't going to film my time in Playa. I saw it as a place where I could hang out that was somewhat familiar, rather than a unique travel experience. I was here for the amenities, and because it was easy to bring my cat. Plus, I had heard from a few friends that it wasn't even worth visiting, because it was touristy. Going into this trip, I pictured it just being somewhere warm that wasn't New Jersey. But I soon had the urge to pick up my camera. I had interacted with friendly faces, both locals and others passing through like me. I had met new friends, come across animals. I had even walked along 5th Avenue, the touristy main drag, a place that would have annoyed my younger, less traveled self, and I still wanted to capture it. I also had the best street tacos of my life, and I realized that the things that make a place great are the ones friends glance over when recounting the tales of their travels. They're the people, animals, music that make it up. And the most beautiful thing of all is these things are everywhere. My initial perception of Playa was shaped by others' experiences. It was influenced by the extremes, which we are biased to emphasize. We don't give enough weight to the minutiae, and there is remarkable spirit in this mundane middle ground. It makes up the most of life. So why don't we celebrate it? I appreciate hearing what others think, but next time somebody tells me about their trip, I'll take it with a grain of salt. For one, no place remains the same for too long. Reality is always shifting. And at the same time, no two humans experience reality in the same way. So from here on out, I'll always be inspired to film mine. Without further ado, here's my oblique reflection of reality. A lot of this video is thrown together. I'm treating it as an exercise in overcoming perfectionism. I'm jealous of those who freely create, and I never scrutinize their work like I do my own. I've probably cringed a few times including blurry iPhone clips, but the trade-off is a more authentic video that gets me closer to my goal, which is to connect with you. Perfectionism is selfish, and it's foolish to chase. It lies right over the horizon, but there's a beautiful sunrise right in front of me. I'm Shazamming a song at a barbershop. Got it. Julito Morania. Voltio. I always Shazam tracks when I pass by this construction site as well. This is one of the hot spots. Aside from the one-off construction site, this part of Playa is quite quiet and nice. It's called Hollywood. It's known for the nice green foliage and the palm trees, and there's a few little cafes too. This place is really cool. It's a bunch of food trucks with a nice seating area. I've come here a few Saturdays with friends, including my group of Canadian nurse friends. Shout out to them. We sat at this table right here and played Uno. It was quite fun. I'm kind of upset I didn't film. I wasn't in my filming mind then. But like we've been talking about, I am trying not to be a perfectionist and trying not to get down on myself for not capturing everything perfectly. So, c'est la vie. This bakery is great too. They have really nice croissants. They almost have a Mexican flair to them. They're a little sweeter than typical croissants, and the dough is a little crispier. They're very nice. There it is. La Juanita. They better have my blue gelato. We'll see.
Una bolita de crema al cielo.
See. Got it. Look at that color. It's very blue. This is Emma's apartment, and she has a cat too. That's Fern. And my apartment, my old apartment, is up here. I feel pretty emotionally attached to this apartment. I was only here a month, but I think the fact that I rescued a kitten that was hiding underneath this very car added to that attachment. If there's ever an opportunity where I can help a kitten, I'll take it. I was hanging out inside of my apartment when all of a sudden I heard meows coming from outside my window. I thought it was maybe a cat in heat or a cat meowing to come inside, but it kept persisting, and the meows sounded pretty small, so I went outside to investigate. I followed the meows across the street, and what I saw before me was a tiny kitten perched on the wheel of a car. My neighbor from downstairs heard the meows as well and came out to see what was going on. I soon learned that my neighbor's name was Emma, and we had more than our names in common. She had rescued her cat Fern right around when she was the same age that Boss was when I rescued him. The rest was history, and we became fast friends. But back to the cat in question. We tried for 2 hours straight to lure the kitten out from underneath the car, but nothing was working. All of a sudden, the kitten ran out from underneath the car, through my fingertips, and across the street. I thought I was relieved of my kitten duties, but Emma texted me the next day, saying she was back under the car. I placed some tuna on the wheel of the car to coax her out. But the main road next to the car was especially busy, and Tuna, as I began calling her, was definitely afraid. I grew more persistent. I felt with conviction that I came across this kitten for a reason. My friend Emma's involvement in the story was key because the owner of the car was her old landlord, Patricio, and she was able to text him what was going on. And let me tell ya, I've never been happier to see a middle-aged Italian guy with a toolbox. One by one, Patricio removed the screws to the plastic bit that Tuna was hiding in, and we were able to scoop her out of the car, finally. The next couple of days I spent caring for Tuna. She was very skittish, but I soon gained her trust, and she was comfortable enough to eat in front of me. If she could trust me, maybe I should trust myself more. It was short-lived, but I loved our morning ritual. I had my coffee, and she had her breakfast. Sitting there smack dab on the bathroom floor, I was also sitting in the present moment, and that was a present in its own right. Soon, I knew what I had to do. I took to Facebook to find Tuna a home. The first woman interested seemed a little chaotic. I was going to be as picky as I could to find this kitten a good home. I think I manifested this at yoga because the next contact was perfect. It was a couple, and they had previous experience domesticating stray kittens. Part of me wanted to hold on to Tuna just a tad longer. She had just gotten settled and was beginning to warm up to me. I didn't want to ruin the progress. The couple came and I broke down. It wasn't that I didn't want to give her up, it was that, was she ready? She was so small. I felt like a parent seeing their kid go to college or something. I lent the couple my cat carrier to transport Tuna home. And when the husband came back to return it, we exchanged knowing smiles. It was at that moment that I knew she was in good hands. And that's when the saga turned into a fairy tale. I don't know if I'll have kids, but I do know. And this is the pool. And that's my friend Emma. She got a spot in the shade. Have you gone in yet? No. It's a hot one today. I'm on my way to one of my favorite restaurants here in Playa called Camucamu. It's woman-owned, and the woman preparing the food puts so much love and attention into everything, and it makes it a really nice experience. So I'm gonna go there now and get my typical Buddha bowl, and it's gonna be great. Another thing worth noting about Camucamu is the soundtrack. Each time I visited, there's been this one playlist of 90s alternative music playing. It's got some great covers, like the Spanish version of It Must Have Been Love by Roxette. So of course I had to Shazam it. So I usually come, get my vegan food, and jam out. On my way to yoga, going to a karma yoga class at Kopo Yoga. It's a nice little studio. I like that it's surrounded by vegetation. I haven't gone as much as I would have liked, but that's always with yoga. I try my best. The classes are in Spanish, so I try my best with that as well, but yeah, it's always good to get on the mat. I find it very calming. Just finished yoga. It was a challenging one. Every yoga class I've done here has been difficult. I guess they watered down yoga a little bit where I'm from in New Jersey. I also do a beginner's class consistently in New Jersey, so that could be the reason. I find that some things are... I'm passing the meat shop that plays techno music. Some things are difficult because they're long in duration, and some are difficult because of the technical requirements, and this yoga class was both. All the yoga classes here are over an hour too, which I'm also not used to. In the States, they're usually just an hour, I guess, because everybody's busy and wants to get back to work. I guess that guy's selling gas, but I get a kick out of that jingle. And I get a kick out of, they have guys that bicycle up and down the street selling agua. And in my old accommodation, I would hear the agua guy every other day yell, agua, agua. Actually, he didn't even say agua, he would just say, gua, gua. So you could always hear him coming. I do have my favorite taco truck. It's called El Compa, and they make really good quesadillas, which are essentially little tacos with melted cheese and meat, and they have all these toppings that you could put on them. So they won't acknowledge you. You kind of just have to like say your order to them. Hola, una quesadilla, por favor. Gracias. So I got my quesadilla, and they have all these nice toppings you could put on them. I usually get this mild sauce and some pickled onions and a lime. I don't see the limes, but there they are. There's the lime. So there's my quesadilla. It's a really beautiful sight. Gracias. Thank you. My running shoes on, and I got my cheap sunglasses, and I'm about to go for a run here at Deportivo. It's a nice big sporting complex, and anyone's allowed to use it. It's open to the public, so you could come here and run, use the fields. There's also some exercise classes that go on. It's really nice. I mean, it's better, I think, than running on the street and having to worry about cars. It's not too crowded right now. Sometimes it gets really crowded and there's kids with track practice and families running the track and soccer practice going on at the same time, but not today. I'm not a competitive runner. I just run because it helps me clear my mind, and I don't even time myself. I loosely do like 2 miles 3 or 4 times a week, maybe 5. And I think the reason why I've kept up with it is because I'm loose on myself and not really strict with timing, and if I skip a day, it's okay. So I think it's a really healthy habit, and I'm glad it's a part of my routine, and I think it always will be, knock on wood, hopefully. I'm on my way to an ecstatic dance. Right now I'm feeling pretty content, a little tired. There's also a cacao ceremony that's a part of this, so maybe that'll give me some energy. And for those of you who don't know what ecstatic dances are, they're like a sober dance party, and usually the music is really exceptional for that reason, because you can't hide behind substances and think the music is good. It has to be good. So that's why I enjoy them. The music is interesting, and I usually don't drink a lot anyway, so and they're usually in the morning. This one's in the evening, but I'm a morning person, so I appreciate the morning dance party scene. I'm going alone, so I don't know any of the people that will be at this dance, which works in my favor because I could just really get into it. I went to one in Thailand, and for a portion of the dance I was worried about, like, oh, what are people thinking of me? Like, why aren't people engaging with me? Why don't they want to dance? But then I was like, screw that, I'm just gonna have fun, and who cares what other people think? And when I finally let go and stopped caring, that's when people started to dance with me. So I took that lesson with me. So it's post-cacao ceremony and ecstatic dance, and I'm feeling pretty chill. It could be the cacao. Apparently that gets you high a little bit, but yeah, feeling relaxed. My stomach is bothering me a little bit from, I think, the green juice I had today. That's okay. I really enjoyed the dance. I was kind of fading a little bit at the end in terms of getting tired. I think next time I'll try a morning ecstatic dance. I think that's more my vibe. I always kind of feel like I'm on the outside of a circle when it comes to like spiritual things, but I love to observe the inner circle. And that was amplified tonight. They had like an intro ceremony where we all sat in a circle and we got a cacao and we started singing. And then everybody started singing a song. And everybody knew the song except me, it felt like. But you know, I went with the flow and I sang what I could pick up. It was in Spanish too, so that made it even more difficult. And overall it was fun. I did film a little bit. I saw other people who were filming, so I snuck in a few clips, a few shots, so you could see what an ecstatic dance is like. This little brunch spot right here, called La Canopée, is one of my favorites in Playa. I love the lush green foliage. I mean, who doesn't want to eat an omelet in the jungle? They also play some global, tribal, eclectic electronic music, so of course I'm going to be Shazamming some tracks. In addition to the good vibes, the food is really good too. It's really fresh and tasty. The people here are also really friendly. The waitress and I chatted a bit about Taylor Swift. What's your name?
My name is Thibaut.
Thibaut.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm French.
French.
I live here 10 years.
Okay.
I built this place with my wife, a Mayan friend.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Food is my passion.
Yeah.
Some people got the boot.
Yes, a lot of people down there too.
Really?
Yeah. Damn. Are you ready to be healed?
Pardon?
Are you ready to be healed by sound?
I'm ready, yeah.
Me too.
I'm ready. Except, I read actually that you're not supposed to eat for like 3 hours before, and I just ate.
Oh, I ate like
For a cacao. Sitting on a cacao.
I ate like a burrito bowl. This should be interesting. Emma's ready. Got a beautiful setup here at Birds of Paradise. And we're ready for our cacao ceremony, prepared by the lovely Eleanor. And then we're gonna have a lovely sound healing session. There are all the forks. I'm at Bajo Café, meeting Eleanor. We're gonna get some coffee. I need some coffee after the language exchange last night. I had a few sips of alcohol, so of course I'm wildly hungover, because that's a rare occurrence for me.
So painful. Hello.
Hello.
We're looking forward to our iced frappes. Is it frappes iced anyway?
Yeah, lattes though, because frappe is like blended.
Oh, I thought I got a frappe.
You said latte.
Shit.
Salud. Is that how you say cheers? And
Yeah.
very nice.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it up to your standards?
It's up to my standards. It's a beautiful ratio of espresso to milk, and it's got some caramel at the bottom.
And it's pretty.
And it's pretty.
That's really nice.
Satisfy your craving?
Yeah.
Now I am on my way to volunteer at Coco's Animal Rescue. Excuse me. They were very helpful when I rescued that kitten from underneath the car, so I'm gonna go over there and play with some of their rescues. They have something called Kitty Cuddle every Saturday from 12 to 2, so I'm gonna go over there and cuddle some kittens. Here it is. Coco's Animal Rescue. Let's see what kitties they have. Teeny. No. Bossy does that too. You're stinky. You're a little stinky. Bless you. Bless you. Are you okay? So I left Teeny downstairs and now I am in a different area upstairs. This area is an indoor-outdoor setup. It's very nice. And there are 3 or 4 cats here that have been in this facility for 5 years at this point, and they were taken from a hoarding situation, so they're not really socialized. You could see one little girl or guy is hiding back here. So I'm not even gonna try and pet these guys. I'm just gonna sit with them for a while. And then there's one cat enjoying the shade in here. And I'll just sit and give him some company for a little bit. There's also this room here, but the cats didn't really seem like they wanted company at the moment, and there's also 2 people in there, but Teeny is meowing at the door, so I think I'm gonna give her a little bit more attention before I head on my way. Right, Teeny, you would like that? You want some more attention? Yes. Celebrating my birthday has always stressed me out a little bit. I think it's because built into birthdays is the expectation that others will celebrate with you. The probability of being disappointed is amplified. But I'm learning there's so much I could do for myself to make me happy. This year I treated myself to a spa day, and I think I have to make this a tradition. I'm learning that when you take responsibility for your own happiness, you give space to others to enjoy it with you. On my way to sunrise yoga, and it feels like I'm the only one up in all of Playa del Carmen. Just finished yoga on the beach, and I teared up a little bit thinking about how I'm leaving Playa soon, and just as I had that thought, the wind started to blow, and I took that to mean that the beach wants me back and I'll eventually return here. My new apartment is right across the street from PapaCharly's, and they have a pretty good deal for brunch, so I actually didn't get the brunch combo though, but it's a good deal. I ordered a la carte. It would be very convenient if the breakfast was good, since my apartment is right up there. Coffee just arrived. I also got a croissant. I got a macchiato, and it looks really good. I'm liking the ratio espresso to milk. Very nice. I'm feeling a bit of sugar today. Actually, my croissant is pretty sugary. It looks like it has caramel in it. And take a look at this omelet. I got the quote-unquote healthy omelet, but I couldn't resist. I put some cheese inside of it as well. It comes with a nice little granola cup, beautiful omelet with flaxseed and other types of seeds and spinach, and then a salad. That's you. That's you. The little camera? Yeah, the people who I've shoved it in their face will. I think a few people know. Are you taking a video? Yeah. Both. I'm on my way to a women's crypto brunch. There's a WhatsApp group for women in crypto, which I think is a pretty cool thing to exist. It's very niche, so it should be a good group. I find that the more niche the WhatsApp group is, the better the conversations are and the better the connections are. So it should be an interesting time. I'm also looking forward to getting an iced latte or an iced espresso. It's getting pretty warm as we go into summer. I've been participating sometimes more actively, sometimes more passively in the whole scene. But I think what I really enjoy about it is it's kind of like a game almost. I like sometimes it's gambling. If you bet on like a smaller token versus Bitcoin, which is a little more stable. So there's like a gambling dopamine aspect to it. And I also think the design of some crypto websites are pretty cool. So I like it from a design standpoint. I also like it from a humanity standpoint and how it's going to make the world more transparent. And then I also think it's cool to be like involved on something that's cutting edge. So that's another reason why I like it too. I like to be on the brink of something big. It makes me feel like I'm a part of something. The meetup is also at a coffee shop that I follow on Instagram and that I've been meaning to visit and I haven't gotten the chance. So I'm excited to check out Sunrise Café, I think it's called. One cool thing about Playa is it's very walkable. I haven't been in a car since I've been here, and that's been like 2.5 months. The exception is when I took a Colectivo to Tulum. Colectivos are like the public bus system. And so a lot of people bike around here. You can see a person biking here. And a lot of people have scooters too, which I think is cool. I'm one of the only ones in New Jersey with a scooter, so when I came here, it was nice to find more scooter folk. I don't know what that is, but it's probably good. It's probably some breakfast street food. Anyways, I feel like my time here is coming to an end, so I can't really get settled into my daily routine because I know I'm gonna have to leave, so that's a little sad, but I think I'll be back next year. After this, I return to New Jersey, where I guess you could say my home base is. I stay at the Jersey Shore at my parents' house, so I'll be there for all of May and maybe some of June, and one of my hobbies when I'm there is metal detecting, so I look forward to going on the beach and finding coins and rings and whatever else I could dig up. But I'll definitely miss the autonomy I have in Playa and how easy it is to walk around. I don't have a car in New Jersey, so I have to rely on my wonderful relatives to drive me around. But looking forward to seeing them. I do miss them dearly. And it's only for a little while, so I'll be back out exploring soon enough. So I've made it to Sunrise Cafe. It's very cute on the outside. A drone camera.
Is that a gimbal thing?
Yeah, it's a gimbal, yeah.
It's a mini gimbal.
Whatever, that's okay.
We're in Playa del Carmen. I honestly don't remember how long I've been in crypto. It's been a few years, like maybe like a decade more or less, but I don't really remember the exact date.
She's one of the organizers for this event. And this is Rose. She knows a lot about crypto too.
So I've been into the crypto space for like 4 or 5 years. Yeah, and I've been following and investing ever since.
Nice. Emma and I are walking to the beach to see the Eclipse. I have my ND filter 64, so I'm gonna see if I can get a little footage of it and also just be around people during this event. I think will be a really cool phenomenon. And maybe we can bum some Eclipse glasses because I don't have those. At the beach, the Eclipse is behind me, but it's a little overcast right now, so Can't see much. Saw a few people with the Eclipse glasses. They have Eclipse glasses over there. Can I try with my camera? It doesn't work. It doesn't work with camera? Oh. Thank you. I was able to get some pretty decent footage of the eclipse using just my little camera and an ND filter, which is essentially sunglasses for the camera. So the eclipse is about over and nothing too spectacular happened. Some birds were flying around, they seemed a little agitated, and it's a little darker than a typical sunny day, but it's cool to be here, and some nice people let us use their eclipse glasses to see the sun, so that was pretty neat. Good morning, I'm on my way to meet Eleanor for breakfast at a new cafe called The Wolf Espresso Bar, I think it is, so that should be nice. And then I may go to an Ecstatic Dance. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but we'll see where the morning takes me. Oh no, somebody dropped a card. I'm very curious. 75th birthday, that's sad. I'll put it over here in case somebody wants to find it. Eleanor likes this place because it's wolf themed.
Wolf and organic coffee.
Wolf and organic. I love when they give you carbonated water.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful.
And this is my coconut latte.
We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Momentum. Off we go.
Go, go, go. Slow, slow, slow.
Let's go.
I'm gonna twist my ankle.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're riding a bike
To the beach.
to the beach and ruins.
Beach and ruins.
Try not to get ruined.
I feel like I can't work out. Yeah. I don't know what it is that I'm.
We're at an ancient female goddess ruin, Mayan goddess ruin. And Eleanor, do you want to tell the story of the significance?
As far as I've gleaned from a couple of web pages, this is where the Mayan woman would come and do kind of ritual practices and stock up before they would go on female crusades to make offerings and pilgrimages over to Cozumel.
We're not getting a lot of information, only that you can access the beach through the ruins, but I would like to have a few signs with dates and stuff on them.
So you can feed that to the
We're gonna give
the Mayan website project.
Yeah, we're gonna give some feedback.
I've got seaweed in my hair.
Looks all clear. Seaweed check. I am walking along 5th Ave, which is the main touristy drag here in Playa del Carmen. And it's very touristy, very crowded. Lots of people trying to get you to buy things. And it definitely would have annoyed a younger me more than it's annoying me now. Now I'm just happy that people are making money off of American tourists. And I feel at peace because every place kind of has a touristy main drag, and as soon as you go 2 blocks to the left or 2 blocks to the right, you can escape it. So It's kind of about broadening your horizons and realizing that there's always more to a place than the main street with all the tourist shops. I just met all of these lovely people at Ecstatic Dance, and we just had a lovely brunch. All our food is gone though, but we've had, oh wait, let's do that again. It's in Zach's stomach. It was so nice. It's so easy to meet people in Playa. You just go to events and then you meet friends. It's great. So I just wrapped up Ecstatic Dance. This time it was on the beach at a beach club, and I ended up meeting a few people and we went for a brunch afterwards. Feels nice. I finally made some ecstatic dance friends, and I feel like I am now a part of the inner circle of the spirituality community. Me feeling like I was on the outer circle was me casting my perception on the circle, whereas all I had to do was open up and asked to be a part of the circle, and now I feel like I am included. I thought they were judgy, but that was me judging them, so that's a good lesson. I felt the urge to go to the beach this morning. On my way there, I saw somebody cross the intersection in front of me. I could have sworn it was my friend Iryna, but I really wasn't sure. The sun was creeping over the horizon, and I really wanted to get on the beach, so I took a detour and entered the beach before I usually do. That's when I noticed that the person before me at the intersection was my friend Iryna, and she was also on the beach too. I put my stuff down and met her in the water, and she let me know it was her birthday. She was so excited that we could share the sunrise together. If something in the distance is meant to be, it'll be there when you turn the corner. It's Iryna's birthday. Happy birthday! And we ran into Emma on the beach too, and Rob. What a serendipitous morning. Yay! I'm on my way to a practical philosophy meetup, so that should be pretty interesting. The topic of discussion is dreams. I was talking to Emma before this, and she's like, I don't want to go. It's probably a bunch of dudes who like to hear themselves talk. And I think that's going to be a portion of the people here, but it's going to be 30 people, so I think that's a nice big group, so it should be an interesting mix of people, hopefully. And it seems like a pretty guided discussion, so I think it'll be interesting, and I'll get something out of it. Even though I'm tired, I'm trying to push through and do as much as I can since it's my last week in Playa. I feel like I have to push myself a lot of the times to even go to social events. Some I'm like, oh wow, I really want to go to those. But others I'm kind of on the fence, and I really have to be like, okay, you're living your life now. I'm so quick to be like, oh, I'll go to the one next week, but who knows if there's gonna be a next week, and life is happening now. So why not live in the moment and do things today? I have my camera, of course. I can't believe I ran into Iryna again. There she is. We're at the Philosophers Meetup. What are we gonna talk about?
Today we're going to talk about dreams, and that's why me and Emma, we are here today, because it's really interesting to see what's mean dreams.
Right.
I'm so bad on camera, I'm sorry.
We also ask for 50 pesos donation that goes to the school, as well as we do in the other locations.
I really liked the format of this meetup. We split into smaller groups and then regrouped at the end to have a final discussion together.
Why don't we learn how to use our dreams? Maybe our dreams are a border that our subconscious is trying to get through to us, give us ideas, guide us in life. But sometimes we just ignore it. Oh, it was a bad dream, it was a good dream, you don't think about it. Maybe ideas are trying to reach you. You should pay attention how you feel in your dream and really use it as a tool in your life.
Hello. It's a video. my video from Playa del Carmen?
I'm going to wait because I'm going to put the bell when I see the notification. Emma posted video from Playa del Carmen. I'm going to be the first.
Like, comment, subscribe. We just got back from the Philosophers Meetup and it was so invigorating, and we had some good discussions in my group. It was funny. The men in the group couldn't remember their dreams or dream at all, and all the women were either like lucid dreamers or like had a normal amount of dreams, so that gender divide was pretty interesting.
I was the man in the group because I didn't remember my dreams. I don't remember usually my dreams, so
I guess only our group was gendered, but yeah, I got a good tip from a woman who actually dreams a lot and can even like lucid dream sometimes. She recommended a book. Do you remember what it's called, Iryna? Like it's a book
Murphy something.
Yeah, Joseph Murphy.
Joseph Murphy, yeah.
How to control your subconsciousness or something, but yeah, really good discussion. I would definitely go back to that meetup. It's just nice to be around people and having good conversations. So I am proud of myself for pushing through and going. So nice.
Yeah.
Just one little thing. It's like you make a habit out of making it imperfect.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, intentionally.
Intentionally, I'm doing that because it removes the thought of that perfectionist that you have, right?
Yeah.
It takes you out from that like prison.
Yeah, it is a prison.
Yeah.
And it like validates being imperfect. It celebrates being imperfect.
Yes, and I did intentionally to be that way, so I feel good about it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
On my way to check out Un Taco Mas. These are the salsas. And these are all the meat, the carne. Viva Mexico. And this looks very authentic. I got 2 tacos for 25 pesos each, and then una jamaica para 25 or 25 pesos, and I'm so excited. This looks so good. They don't have cheese on their tacos, but I think that's a thing in Mexico. Sometimes they don't put cheese on their tacos. Could be more of an American thing, I don't know, so. That's really good. That's chicken and mole sauce. Now this taco is pork. That's delicious as well. Yeah, I came here because it had 4.5 stars on Google Maps. Sometimes I base too much of my decision on a place on the Google reviews, but it seldom does me wrong. So I think, thank you, Google, this was a good choice. Sometimes I think I crave cheese because it makes everything better, but these tacos are out of this world. I feel satisfied without the cheese. I'm going to watch the sunrise for one last time. I'm on my way to the beach now. I'm also listening to Taylor Swift's new album. I listened to the first 2 songs, Fortnight and The Tortured Poets Department. Oh my god, that bird's loud. And they didn't really stick out to me, but I'm gonna keep listening and I hope I find a few songs that I really like. There's some drama that she leaked, or somebody leaked the album, and other people think it's real, some people think it's AI, and other people think it's a real leak. But I was good and I didn't listen to the leak ahead of time, so I'm listening to the real thing right now. Yay! Robbie's here! We're doing a little photo shoot and sound healing. Very beautiful.
Have a good day, everyone.
I would love the lights.
Mine says magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown it, this is where the rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back.
I love that.
That's beautiful. I will take it.
Wow.
Come on, moderation.
Moderation. Gotta chill out a little bit.
Is there something you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthy.
Whoa, that's so specific.
Although fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Thank you, fairies. Pink fork and this big bowl. It's so nice.
Is that your new bowl?
Yeah, yes. It's
Wow,
really
it was like hypnotic.
this one, if we be
Listening to Taylor's new album. I'm on So Long London. Damn. Undone. Two graves. One gun. I'll find someone. Saying goodbye to the animals. Bye, Robbie. Bye, Fern. See you soon. They love each other. Bye, Em.
Bye, Em.
See you later.
Have a safe trip.
Thank you. You too. It's my last night, and I found a hot dog stand. Hot dog and hamburguesa. So I guess I really am going back to America. I'm getting in the spirit. I'm going home tomorrow, and that really snuck up on me. I feel like all day I was pretty busy. Like, I woke up for sunrise, and Iryna did a nice sound healing, and Emma took some more photos. And then I came back and I had a meeting, and then I was basically packing and working on another video the rest of the day. And then all of a sudden it's 8 o'clock and I am pooped. I don't know if I'm coming down with a fever or something. I feel a little hot. It could just be that it's very hot here in Mexico right now. But I'm a little bummed to be leaving, more than a little bummed. Got my suitcase here. Please don't jump in my stuff. Not right now, honey. You can go on top. I put the I'm perfect sticker that Emma gave me on my laptop, and I feel like that's the perfect summary of my trip. I worked a lot on perfectionism while I was here, and trying to live life and realizing perfectionism is an empty goal. The goal is connection. It's not to try and make something that's perfect or to live perfectly. It's to have fun and enjoy it. My time in Playa has been nourishing. I've met wonderful souls, and even if just for a moment, I've gotten so much from these connections. I'm giving as much as I'm receiving, yet another sign I'm in the right place. My time in Playa has been grounding. I've successfully regulated my nervous system through acts of self-love, good food, and serene jungle vibes. The bustle of a small seaside city is covertly regulating too. It's a sign life doesn't wait for you to be perfect. So live life now. If you wait till things are perfect, you'll miss it.